everyone, it's Irene, and I have a little project I'd like to share with you today. Before I show you the end product, let me just show you some of the supplies I've been using. These sheet protectors that are the clear kind and not the matted. I wanted just something really super clear. I used some of these really pretty sequins, really pretty colors. And I also used the Tim Holtz word, the tiny word that I just copied up on cream color paper. Really like doing that because that way I can make it in whatever color I need. I chose the cream color this time, and also you can get them from the Teresa Collins. They have the one word dies that I also use, so these are really pretty to use. And let me just show you my end product here. Let me get the pink foam so you guys can see it. I made these Typewriter conversation shaker cards, super pretty, and I used my fuse. This is the back, this is the front, and I used, like I said, my sheet protectors to make them. And let me just get one really close to you guys without the glare. Really pretty. And I have some tips for you, maybe help you guys along the way. Let me just show you all the ones I made here. It's where I used the one word dies and put some words inside with the sequence. Really pretty. I'm going to be putting these in my pocket letters. You can put it on a card. I have some that I'm making where I'm using a paper clip, a big one, to go here and making them into little clip conversation pieces like I've done before with my banner ones. But I'm just going to get a jumbo paper clip and put them in like that so they can be slided in on a pocket letter. Really fun to make. And let me just show you what these were coming from. And I know everybody's wondering, how did I make them? Okay, my daughter belongs to a Dear Lizzie Project Life kit once a month thing, and she came across this paper pad. That's all it is, you guys. It's a Dear Lizzie post-it note type little paper pad, and it's not sticky, it's just a little paper pad, and it's a pink typewriter. So when I saw that, I knew exactly what I was going to do and make them into little conversation shaker pieces. Because who would want to take and put a note on something so cute as this pink typewriter, right? And I thought the pink and gold sequence went really well. Now let me tell you some tricks and tips regarding the fuse. The trick to this fuse is that you want to have it on. Oh, sorry guys, I'm trying to shake the camera here. I got my mom sitting next to me and try to keep her calm while I'm doing this video, so I'll try to be calm and cool for her. Okay, so this fuse tip, if you put it on in the morning and just keep it on, it goes so much smoother on any type of plastic. And what I do is when I'm cutting, and you can see on this board here is all the tracks, is I use a cardboard and nothing else, because for me, as I'm doing it, I just turn the cardboard around, and by the time you finish fusing your piece, it's cooled off and you can lift. I feel that when you lift off before it's time, sometimes it tears into the perforation, and so I do use the wheel, and I do use these sheet protectors, but the tip to the fuse is just to have it on. If you warm it up for 30 minutes, you're good to go. 10-15 minutes probably works well. I just find that the hotter it is, the longer it's been on, the better it works for me. And the other thing is, I don't no longer use this little blue thing. That's annoying, especially when you're making this many. I just rest my tool on top of this tile, and you see how that just sits right there? It's not going to go anywhere. Unless you have little kids around you, then maybe you can, put it in that holder, but it really doesn't do anything, and it's really annoying trying to get it on there. So I don't even bother that anymore. I just use my little tile, rest a tool on there, and we're good to go. The other thing about the certain type of paper, if you have some really pretty paper, and it's super thin, and it's flimsy, and you want to give it some body without sheen and shine, and I'll show you some of these banners right here. This was really super thin paper, but I thought it was really pretty. The backs are pretty, the front's really pretty, right? And it was just too flimsy for what I was going to do with them, which is embellishments. The trick to making these a little stiff without any shine, you guys aren't going to believe it, but yeah, Pledge Floor Care finish. It's a waxy finish. I put it in this little cup I have right here. I brush it on. I use my craft mat. I brush it on the front. I brush it on the paper on the back. I take my heat tool to it, and it gives it this body without the shine, no stickiness, and it gives it some body, and it's just wonderful. Now it feels like a really nice piece of thick paper and not that flimsy stuff. Like if I was to take some floor shine to this really thin paper, it would come like this. It would stiffen it up without the shine, and it would make it really, really more sturdy for whatever other project I might be doing. So for embellishment purposes for me, to make this paper thicker feeling and give it some more body, is I put on this floor care shine. Now this is not my idea. It's been around for a very, very long time. I just thought maybe I would refresh the technique, let you guys know about it, that this is not only for, you know, cleaning your floors and making them pretty, but it could be used on paper too. And as you can see, I have not done my floors, I've done paper. But anyway, this stuff right here is fantastic. It really works well on that pretty thin paper. Now I wanted to show you before I let you go that I made all these bookmarks right here for a challenge over on Nene's channel, and it was without no problem whatsoever. And what I do is, after I fuse around the bookmark that I made it into little shaker bookmarks, is I took this little skewer just to make sure that I was sealed all the way around, and it was every time. And all because my fuse tool was on for over 30 minutes. So you guys go out and look at your post-it notes or your paper. Find those typewriter post-its or pads or whatever shape there are out there. I've seen quite a few cute ones out there. And make them into little shaker cards, and maybe add a little paper clip. I have a video on my channel earlier on how I showed how I made some banner shaker clips. Really super fun for any occasion. Thanks so much everyone for stopping by. I hope these tricks and tips helped. I hope you guys enjoyed my little project here. It was a lot of fun to make. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Take good care. Bye-bye.